Well, now we have some more breaking news that's coming into the story, wherein BJP's national president JP Nadda has now slammed the Congress. JP Nadda writes that this is appalling, but frankly, it isn't surprising. This has come out on his social media platform X. He has said, and I quote, "It is a part of Congress's work culture to give up Indian territory given the slightest opportunity." The RTI reply to Tamil Nadu president reveals a shocking saga of deliberate negligence which led to the Katchatheevu being given by India. This is the particular information that we are getting. In fact, the post that's been put out by JP Nadda. Right now, we have Pallavi Ghosh joining us on the broadcast to bring us more context to this story. Pallavi, very crucial juncture for both the parties, and given that that Tamil Nadu continues to be an extremely focal point, or rather South continues to be an extremely focal point for the BJP, this issue coming up now and them slamming the Congress over Katchatheevu, how are we looking at this entire development?
Well, Shreya, it's not just about Tamil Nadu. Of course, you're absolutely right. It's going to have a deep impact, and at least the BJP would want it to have, because, we know that Tamil Nadu and Sri Lanka have always had an emotional connect. There are a large number of Tamilians. In fact, there are a large section of Tamilians who have settled down in Sri Lanka. They contribute a lot to the economy. So that emotional connect between the two is always very there. And this is a point which is going to be raised by the BJP. It's not any surprising that Tamil Nadu chief, Annamalai, who's contesting from Coimbatore, was the one who actually put out these RTI revelations. So politically speaking, in Tamil Nadu, yes, that how both the Congress party, which is in government with the DMK, and DMK, which is the Tamil Nadu-based government, and a party has scant regard for the feelings and emotions of Tamilians, which gives away the island in the Park Straits straight away to Sri Lanka. But more than that, I would look beyond that, beyond that, Shreya. It's going to have deep national implications, and certainly the BJP will make this a part of the narrative. Like in 2019, the Balakot airstrikes, the Pulwama attack was all went in favor of the BJP, because questioning of the airstrikes put the Congress party on the back foot. They were accused of being against the feeling of nationalism, of questioning our armed forces. This time around, again, that same narrative will be reinforced, that when it comes to nationalism and national interest, it is a Gandhi family legacy which rides the Congress.
Right, Pallavi. Pallavi, do stay with us. We also have Aman Sharma and Poonima Murli joining us on the broadcast. But before we go to them, we also have a reaction coming in from Tamil Nadu's Congress president. Let's listen into what his reaction was to this entire controversy.
Unity of India for past 75 years.
Number one, first you ask Modi, what is going on the China border? Arunachal Pradesh, Ladakh, how many square kilometer occupied by China? Ask him to give white paper report. Then past 10 years, what Modi did? Modi should take the Katchatheevu. What he said, give me one opportunity to BJP government. Within 6 months, we will change everything. What he changed? What he changed? He didn't do anything. You ask Modi.
Thank you, sir.
Well, right now we have Aman Sharma and Poonima Murli as well with us on the broadcast. Aman, coming to you first. Now the Congress president has also put forward some questions to the Modi government with regards to China border. So we see that a border issue coming into play right ahead of the elections. This entire Katchatheevu being raked up as a controversy now, and then the Congress now speaking about the China border. We've seen how in the past as well they've raised questions on such border issues with the BJP. How are we looking at this particular issue from that perspective at this juncture?
Well, Shreya, the Congress is asking the issue over the China border dispute, but the BJP is quick to hit back on that, saying the Saichen issue and the large parts of India which went to China was due to the Congress government policies in the 1960s and the 1970s. So the Congress may have a lot to answer on that itself, the BJP says. When it comes to the Katchatheevu island, we all know that in 1974, it was Indira Gandhi who gave up this island to the Sri Lankans. The island is very strategically located, just 20 kilometers off the Indian coast of Rameswaram, between India and Jaffna in Sri Lanka, and this island's territorial right of India was surrendered in 1974. But what is coming as more damaging acknowledging in this RTI reply with Mr. K.N. Namalai, the Tamil Nadu Congress BJP president has got, is that in 1961, this noting by Jawaharlal Nehru on the matter, in which he says he would have no hesitation in giving up this piece of land, this Katchatheevu island, because in Mr. Nehru's words, I attach no importance at all to this little island and I would have no hesitation in giving up claims to it. I do not like this pending indefinitely and being raised again and again in Parliament. This is what Mr. Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of the country, has written in 1961, and this came after in 1960 the then Attorney General of India, Mr. M.C. Setalvad, saying that India should not give up its territorial claim over Katchatheevu because it's a strategic island. India has much stronger territorial claim over it than Sri Lanka. India was a larger country than Sri Lanka, and India should not surrender this 2-kilometer square island to Sri Lanka. So the Attorney General saying India should exercise its right, but Mr. Jawaharlal Nehru overturning the opinion of the Attorney General, saying he has no hesitation in giving up this island to Sri Lanka in 1974. Finally, under Indira Gandhi, the island finally shifting to Sri Lanka. So this is the chronology of the entire 13-year indecision inside the Indian government. But the BJP is now saying that a weak Indian government at that time surrendered this island. This is a compromise with India's sovereignty. And in the upcoming elections in Tamil Nadu, we could see this issue being brought up in a big manner by the BJP, with the Prime Minister himself raising the issue today after a newspaper report has highlighted this RTI reply obtained by Mr. K.N. Namalai.
Right, Aman. Aman, Purnima, Pallavi, do stay with us. Right now, we also have another reaction coming in from Sandeep Dixit. Let's move in and listen into what he has to say about the matter.
Context, right? If any agreement like this was done, we should know what it was. Secondly, I would like to find out what was the Prime Minister doing for 9 years then. If he was in possession of this information, if this is an information a simple RTI could bring out, why was the Prime Minister quiet about it all this while? These are all selective pieces of propaganda that they take out without any reference to the context. It is because there are elections going on in Tamil Nadu. All surveys show that the BJP is going to be badly smashed in Tamil Nadu, and not only Tamil Nadu, they are losing their rhetoric and the narrative all over India. So it's desperate at times by the Prime Minister to build something for himself.
So as we are seeing today,
the problem with the Prime Minister is he makes statements without any reference to the context, right? If any agreement like this.
With that, now we have Purnima joining us as well on the broadcast. Purnima, coming to you next. As you have closely been tracking the politics that does play out in Tamil Nadu, let us help us understand this as well. People in Tamil Nadu, how do we at this juncture expect them to react to such allegations coming in? Because they are extremely emotional and connected to their roots, especially with regards to such allegations coming up. And the reply from 1961 that we just heard of Jawaharlal Nehru that Aman just read out, how do you think this might play out with regards to the Tamilian emotions and sentiments over Katchatheevu?
Well, Katchatheevu has always been an electoral issue in the manifestos of both the Dravidian parties. One of the poll promises that both the parties make would be to retrieve Katchatheevu Island. Of course, this has always been an electoral issue. Therefore, it is going to be one of the narratives by the BJP in the run-up to 2024 elections. This is not the first time that Prime Minister has reiterated this. When Prime Minister had visited Tamil Nadu in Kanyakumari, Prime Minister also said that Tamil fishermen are suffering because of quote-unquote the sins committed by the DMK.